Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here, and welcome to the 2-hour special for Supreme Ruler. So it is the weekend. Didn't do much over the weekend except play a lot of Supreme Ruler. So I thought, what the hell? What we're gonna do over the next week is basically do every day is gonna be a different theme day. Um, so we're just gonna turn the line of sight off. There we go. So the plans are the following. Every Monday is going to be Money Monday for Supreme Ruler. That's where we go over the economy of the game, how we're sitting, how much, our monies, our trade, and all our resources and things like that. Then on Tuesdays are going to be Technology Tuesdays. Those are the days that we specify and look at our technology and what we're doing technology wise when it comes to all the stuff we got to do there. Wednesdays are Warfare Wednesdays. That's where we plan our future wars, our future battles, our plans for the future for expanding our borders. Thursdays is also going to be technology, so Technology Thursday. So we're going to do Technology Tuesday, Thursday. And then Friday is going to be Free Play Friday, which means basically we go in and we just play for an hour or so and just play. Nothing special, nothing crazy, just a little bit of playtime, just playing around. And Saturdays and Sundays I'm thinking I'm going to possibly do live streaming, like I am today, for a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, the other idea will be, spying, espionage. Do that on Saturdays. So that's the general idea going on. What you'll see on this on this episode, now that I've uploaded it onto YouTube, will be a poll. Polls are now available. What's going to be is do you like the new format where every day has a theme, or should we just play and just take things as it goes? So leave everything if everything's the same, or change it up a little bit, make the game that little bit more different, because everyone does all that stuff. So being the fact that we're just going to be playing for about an hour and a half today, what I wanted to do real quick is go into our building and make sure that auto deploy was turned off. After playing a little bit on my own, I noticed that a lot of things were turned on, and I want to make sure they stay on. Because noticing how my building was fluctuating. Like all of a sudden I'd have a bunch of buildings being built, and then all of a sudden I wouldn't. Because what we want continuous production on, but we want auto deploy off. Somewhere it got reversed. So in this episode, we're also going to talk about future plans as well when it comes to military size and military design. Because what we're going to start using is our battle groups. Basically, those are how you situate your military. Off. A lot of these guys might automatically deploy anyways. We're not building anything there. We're not building anything there. Okay. So what we're going to be doing, as I said, we're going to be kind of designing a military. We're going to be designing battle groups. Every battle group I'm going to put in charge of a certain area, like a certain border. Then I'm going to nickname them. I think I can name them. It'll be like the North Vietnam battle group, or the Siam battle group, which will be the military in charge of this whole area here. I'm going to call another one the India battle group, which will be in charge of the subcontinent over here, or even come to the subcontinent battle group. Another one will be Western Front battle group, which will be in charge of all here. We're going to have the Russian battle group, which is going to be a military battle group in charge of the entire border here. Or I might even do Northern battle group, the Eastern battle group, and then Korean battle group. I'm also going to have the Taiwanese battle group, which is basically going to be centered around here, which will be, obviously, its job is in regards to Taipei. Now, what I also do instead, because when you build units, right? Actually, let's go into our actual units here, deployed. So let's say, infantry, 572nd Mounted Infantry. Well, another idea to do is actually design these forces into better groups. So we're actually going to have, like, the 1st Army, the 1st Infantry Division, the 1st, Armored Corps. Like, actually have actual troops and units set up properly, so we can actually have a proper designed military. So we'll have like the first Air Force, the second Air Force, and then within that Air Force, we're gonna have the first first attack wing, second attack wing. Because later on down the road, it'll make things a lot easier for for management, where we know, okay, the Siam battle group, which are based down here, we know that they are designed specifically to fight in these territories. We know that the Korean battle group is going to be designed specifically to fight against the Koreans. So we already know, okay, well, they're going to have, prop driven aircraft and all that stuff. So they'll be the ones, given, specifically, aircraft and troops designed to counter Korea. And, we'll slowly work our way around. Fuck, the Vietnamese are even up there, too. Do we have a line of sight? Okay, we do have transit. Okay. Might get rid of the transit treaty with them. But yeah, so that's the plan, right? To actually I wouldn't say mobilize, but redesign our military altogether. So what we're going to do, though, is I'm going to highlight all these. Tell them to go into reserve. You. Tell you to go to reserve. Reserve. We're paused right now, so reserve. You know what? I'm going to tell all of you to go to Beijing and go into reserve there. You can go to reserve there. I think that's good for the moment. Now, what we're also going to do, when we go to war and things like that, the plan will be to pick pretty much one country at a time and slowly whittle our way down. Now, tip a sip of my drink here. Many people have commented, head west and, kind of head this direction, right? Like take out most of these countries here and kind of go center. Be very espionage-ish and all that stuff. What we're actually going to do first is we're going to be nice to the Russians, even though we're actually going to be using a lot of espionage on these little bastards. Espionage. It might take me a minute for him to move. But the plan is to actually start stealing technology from the Americans and the Russians. Okay, there's another one right there. Come on. Tell you to do espionage. Hi. Espionage. That should work. Theoretically, that should work. Espionage. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I think it just redeploys them for it. Perfect, okay. Well, deploy, espionage. Boom. So 2 guys in Beijing. Oh, because they'll move around. We're also going to place people here in London as well. Espionage. Boom. And then we're going to go for Paris as well. Everyone should slowly start working their way out. London, perfect, and then there should be more for Paris. So what we're going to do is leave those guys out there. Look at our spending. Now, unfortunately, they have removed tech levels and things like that in the game, which I'm now finding out, so... What are we going to do? Ha! Great. So we sent our guys there and they were captured almost right the fuck away. Huh. This is New Mexico. There should be some sort of research facility here. There it is. Okay, so let's try. So we've got London, Paris, and Beijing. Espionage. Boom. Groom Lake. We're sending a spy to Area 51. Nevada. So then New Mexico should be down here. Phoenix, Arizona. So there should be. You figure as someone who lives so close to the U.S., I would know their things a little bit better. Wait. New Mexico's right here. Now I don't know if Holman Air Force Base. There it is. Los Alamos. So we're going to spend a whole bunch of people. One of our... Oh, fuck's sakes. So, mental note, our fucking spies suck balls right now. I think France and Vietnam are still at war. Yes. What did I build over here? I built more oil. Okay. So the whole point of this couple hour live stream is basically just to play around, kind of get some ideas, work some things around. Okay, so our military's been, I won't say deactivated or anything like that. What are we? Good there. Eh. I really want to get nuclear power as fast as possible. In the meantime, all we can do is pretty much just build as many hydro dams as possible. I think we are researching the power grid, so it's going to increase our thing by 50%. 400 some odd days. We're building the orbital launch pad. We're researching fission as well. So we're getting along there. Not too worried about researching stuff for vehicle-wise, because right now nothing's let's say, worth the $1 million or multi-millions of dollars worth of research cost. When in the end, just researching this will be just a lot better for us in general. We can see what we can buy, though, from the Russians. Yeah, let's do military vessels 1940. Okay, so our guy in France was captured, and our other guy in France was captured. Fuck. So we have really shitty luck when it comes to spies right now. We're spending a lot of money. So it's recommending that we spend $1 million. It's recommending that we spend less than $1 million. That's $301 million on espionage. So that's kind of crazy. So gas fields are built. We're gonna up the speed to fastest for the moment. Let all this stuff be built. We'll mark it. I'm not too worried about that. That's under $1 million, so we'll take it. Research is kind of going steadily here. Our industry goods is kind of shitty, but it's mainly because of our rubber. So it doesn't use rubber. What uses rubber? Okay, so commercials use rubber, and military goods use rubber. Industrial goods don't. It uses coal, petroleum, and metal ore. All the derricks are built. Doing good there. Coal, though, we are really behind. So we're going to go on a massive building spree here for coal. So our plan is probably to stay peaceful for the short term, but then long term, kind of come out like the Dominion in Star Wars in Star Trek. Kind of sit back a little bit. Inside our little defensive cage, and then just come out like a spider monkey. I really would prefer spots where I know I can build full. So then where I know I can cover the cost for some of the construction. Back in the day, you used to be able to hover and it would tell you how much it would cost, or like how much you would get out of it, like an estimated production value. Not anymore. I'm not too happy about that. That should be it for coal mines for the short term. Long term. Let's start building up some more mines as well. This will hurt us probably for power down the road, but fuck, I don't care. What I would really like is some rather large... Really, I haven't built over here yet. But I already built these ones. Wow. Like, why doesn't it just build there automatically? Because it sees areas that are quote-unquote ready for expansion. It doesn't actually see things that are good for construction. I used to have one where it was build one where the minister says is a good idea to build. That was a good little thing back in the day. So you didn't have to really worry too much about where you put them because you knew wherever the minister was putting them is where you were going to get the most bang for your buck. Yeah. See, metal ore, install capacity, 0 tons. If it told me what my estimated tonnage would be coming out of there, I would be pretty happy. We've already kind of maxed out our stuff there. What I would really like is to get a nice chunk of this here. There's lots of resources there. We're going to max out all our hydro. It's expensive, but... So the whole thing of this this live stream is going to be about is just spending money we don't have in the short term. Because the whole point is going to be to make us some money. Build as many hydro plants as we can. Spot here, nope. You're next. Like, why I can't build there is just stupid. I mean, once these are built, it's almost like free everything, so this is the we're spending all our money live stream. Obviously the plan would be to get nuclear fission, because nuclear fission, you just build them anywhere and you're laughing. When that occurs, we're basically going to just start decommissioning these hydro plants probably. Really? Where's this part where the game tells me I actually owe too much money and I'm not allowed to build anything anymore? Oh, okay. I will admit, I played this game enough to know that you can't run out of money. It's impossible for you to run out of money and get kicked out of your country. You can literally spend every dollar your country has. Look at that, we still have money. Like, and then you'll get to a point where yeah, you'll be in massive debt. But, yeah, just pay it all back later on when we're making money. Hand over fist when we're selling oil to the U.S. and to Russia. A lot of that stuff's on our side. Now I'm just getting lazy. Just single clicking. So what'll happen is once those are built, the AI will, as you can see, it sees where the facility can go. Oh, some more here. There's none there. Oh man, it's quite a fucking lot. Nothing there. Oh. Nothing there. See, nothing probably in that, heading out towards the desert here, there shouldn't be any. Oh, there's a little bit there, but that's it. So that all is the hydro, so we're just going to finish it up. Let's become broke. Let's become broke. Holy shit. Are we gonna hit 700 facilities? $743. I think that should definitely make us enough power. And we're going to be using 349,000. No, you want millions there. You're not getting them. I wanted to, what? I have 10 unused Air Force unit construction slots. I'll double check that. Treasury shortages, oh, not too worried. Let's do our research breakthroughs. Let's close all of you. Atomic bomb test. The UK did their first atom test. Yeah, we're going to get that every day. I'm not too worried about that. So our demand for industrial goods is almost 400,000. Military goods, we're not too worried about military goods. Our military is like, it's non-existent right now. Like, we have one deployed unit. Where do we have a deployed unit? Why do we have a deployed unit in fucking... Fuck. You go home. So we should have 0 deployed units. Yeah. We missed that interest payment. I really don't care at this point. Mainly because this is going to be easy. So the plan is we're going to want at least a 300,000 construction, or options, because we now know if we build massive amounts of stuff, that 700 buildings for hydro, which are probably one of the more expensive things in the game, we know we need about 300 industry. 346,000. Right now we're sitting at 120, and I think the capacity is like, these things are full. Is that by tonnage? So one of these full things is 1,000 basically. So if we build 342 of these, we're laughing. On the bright side, we have all this empty area out here. What I'm probably gonna do is build massive complexes in the ocean, or in the desert here, in the middle of nowhere, kind of like how I did here, but make massive like groups of industry here, you know, kind of like that. So for example, right here, we're gonna go industrial goods. Now the odds are we will not need 300,000, but what we want to do first is cover all our bases. So like, for example, coal. We're going to need more coal no matter what. Like, if only the AI was smart as it was before. What I would like to do at this point would be to puppet, say, India, and have them just send over a lot of stuff, or even Indonesia, to be honest with you. Indonesia has a lot of natural resources that we could use. Timber. It's got a little bit of oil, but not too much. It's got coal, which we really need. Petroleum, aka oil. It doesn't have much, but it would have enough that it would cause long-term, self-sustainability. Coal, definitely a lot of coal is what we're going to want from them. A lot of metal ore, which is what we need right now. We're kind of sitting at a deficit. They got nothing nuclear. They've got a couple of places where we can build hydro plants, but that's really not much. They have a low population. Ooh, no, they have a high population. Eisenhower was elected president. And metal ore. Yeah, I'll take it. So one of the things we do have to think of is, for example, would we want to invade Indonesia and then puppet it, and then just get it to constantly send us massive amounts of ore and stuff like that, or just annex it all together and just rape the land? Basically, is the question here. When I did the 1930s game, the tutorial, I did invade them and destroy the country pretty fucking good. I wish, actually, I think I can if I went diplomatic offer. I can actually see what they have. So right now, when it comes to agriculture, they're producing a lot and they don't need it. Right now, they're producing not too much. Like right now, they only have 15 tons available of rubber. They've got 2.68 million tons available there. That's metric cubic feet, maybe. Lots of oil, lots of coal. Definitely a lot of metal ore. Like, we want to see their differences. So for coal and metal ore, they're already producing way more than they need. They have a lot of uranium. They're short on electric power, which we already are. Consumer goods, industrial goods, and military goods. Oh, we're not too worried about that because we don't have any troops out. We'll take both of you. Shortage of industrial goods, yeah, no. We also don't have money right now to spend on industrial goods, so we're just going to keep that at max. Because as things get built, they get cheaper anyways. Which is one of the funny things about this game is you can build anything you want as long as you have the time and the patience, basically. I don't think we have any synthetic rubber plants. But we do. Okay, we got 45 of them. What I'm thinking of doing... Our demand is 7,000, but we're only able to use 6. Is to get rid of these synthetic rubber plants. I don't know yet. We have to contemplate it. Agriculture, we're doing pretty good. Oh, Jesus. What the hell happened here? Oh, all our oil derricks came online. Okay. Hahaha. Great. Delayed. Not too worried about that. We're not deploying them anyways. Just looking at our research here, see how it's doing. Magnetic anomaly detector. Vessels 43. 40 to water supply. What does that do? Increases our health card. Nice. So we can look at over the next little bit More research being unlocked. It gives us aerospace fabrication. Goes to gun designs. Nothing too crazy right now. There we go. Atomic bomb goes up 3%. Nice. Output of all power is up by 50% there. Utility copter, nothing really. Just unlock basic helicopter and aircraft 36. Oh, no, that's pretty. No, that just unlocks some stuff. That'll just unlock some stuff. That'll unlock some stuff. Fluoridated water brings our health up by 5%. Magnetic anomaly detector doesn't do anything, it just unlocks more stuff. Vessels 43. Yeah, it just unlocks more stuff. It leads to some designs, but we don't have the ability to do any of those. Through hole printed circuits. Yeah, it just unlocks more stuff. A lot of stuff we don't have access to because we just don't do it. So, domestic timber's too high. Okay. I'll lower those two. Sounds good to me. Are we not building any aircraft? Oh, we have a lot of aircraft slots empty here. We got 10 slots free. So we're going to go with P40s? Yeah. We're only building one. I'll just take a look to see how many that is. That should bring it up to 18, 19, 20, 21. Because we're building buffaloes and all that stuff. Oh, no, we're building tons of tomahawks. Never mind, it's my bad. It's the P35s we wanted. Okay, well, we'll just cancel 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I mean, for strategic bombers, we got fucking B-17s, which aren't that bad. Especially, I mean, 1952, it's still not the greatest thing to be using, but we really don't have, much to go with right now, so. Let's sip of my drink. The Vietnamese have a whole bunch of troops in Russia. Like, they were given a whole bunch of units by the Russians, and then they haven't done anything with them yet. A lot of transportation battalions, basically supply vehicles. Huh. That's just funny. Oh, did we unlock something? We did. We did. Submarine prototypes. Okay. Not to worry about military approval at this point. Submarine snorkel. We will actually be able to maybe start building submarines long term. We won't get anything until like the Queen Bee, I think, was the nickname for the first Chinese fighter jet. It's basically a MiG-15. So like a Korean era fighter. That war thing popped off definitely earlier than it was supposed to, so, or just didn't last as long. Contemplating doing something with these two, but no. Construction. 10 unused Navy slots, I know. Yep. Really, there's not much we can do Navy-wise, because we don't have the I guess you can say that, the technology for many naval vessels. Naval vessels. Vessels. Oh, hey, you guys are actually sending shit home now. So I kind of wish you could like put troops on trains and it would show you where the trains will go, and then you can kind of ship them via train. But they built an airbase here. Huh. I've never seen the computer and the AI actually build a military facility. Like usually they don't really build that much. Mental note. Yeah, I know my loan is in arrears. Not too worried. Later on down the road, I believe the Russians will give us this piece of territory. Yeah, we have an airbase there. If we were to... We have a mutual arrangement with North Vietnam. If there's any way we can get them to go to war with Thailand, like get Vietnam to kind of head west, that would be a good idea. I'm actually gonna look that up right now while we're playing Supreme Ruler. Because I want North Vietnam, to be honest with you, to take over this entire area. I know it sounds weird, like why would I want Thailand to control all of this, or Vietnam to control all of this? If I were to do all the economically things, oh yeah, good shortages. If I could figure out a way, hey, you're under a million. If I figured a way to get Vietnam to go this way, since I have the arrangements with them, and we're on okay terms, I might be able to swing something out of it. Huh. Just looking in here. So there's no real way that I can instigate diplomatically or anything like that them to go to war with anyone else. They made it realistic. Like, for example, there's no way Canada can be like the U.S. can't be like, hey, we want you to invade Sierra Leone, and the U.S. goes, and Canada will go, okay. Also, puppets, you can't tell them just to invade or attack. So it kind of sucks. I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I wish you could, for example, get like use espionage or your spies, get them to frame, say, Vietnam for stuff going on in Thailand or even in Burma here. Like get both these countries, get Vietnam here to kind of be like, we don't like you anymore, so keep putting my spies in Vietnam, but pretending that they're Burmese and Taiwanese. Another research breakthrough, perfect. Is that what Navy units? Yeah, we don't really want... How is our Navy anyways? We have 9 ships. A lot of patrol vessels. I mean, we do have a large coast, but it's one of these things I know these ships are going to be completely useless. So we're only going to build 3 at a time. Why is land auto build on? I was going to say, land auto build should not be on. Do I say price is too high in timber? Okay. Let's actually manually turn the price down ourselves here. $104% of a markup. What is our money situation? 50% tax rate. We're going to bump it up to... Yeah, we're going to bump it to 88. Pay back some of our debt here. Basically, all it's doing is borrowing at 6.4%. Like, I'd rather... we're going to have a shortfall. Shit. Later on, when we get lots of money, we'll pay off huge sections of our debt. But, like, debt in the end doesn't become that big of a deal, so... Like, our quote-unquote, our credit rating gets worse, and we have to pay back more interest, but... Later on, we'll be making so much money that we won't even have anything anymore. What if we increase education spending? Like, just specifically education and infrastructure. Maybe a little bit of... A little bit that there. My theory is... we want unemployment for sure. I want you to decrease social spending. You know what? I'm going to turn that off. Actually, I want you to decrease social spending, but I also want you to do domestic approval. Actually, no, we're not too worried about it. Yeah, we're going to go with education. Anything that affects research right now is a big deal. Lower taxes, increase production to defense spending, increase revenues. Yeah, that should be good so far. A little bit more money into infrastructure. Actually, later on we'll do the reduction of debts. Another one. Oh, we have fluoridation of water supply already. Perfect. I just dumped the cost of timber by like a massive amount here. At one point, I remember I was building stuff and it was over $1,000 in construction. Right now, it's only $53 million. Oh, the orbital launch pad. Okay, so as of now, we now have the ability to build an orbital launch pad to get ready to start building satellites and put satellites in orbit. So now the question becomes where? Where do we build this? I would like to build it in a spot where it's kind of centralized a little bit. So here is our country. I could theoretically build it in the desert over here, like in this large open plain area. Like say I build it like around here. Nope. It's definitely one of those things where it's how. Oh my god! You know what? I'm gonna build right around here. Military. Orbital launch pad. Boom. Build military, and we should have an aerospace production. Yep. Then we'll have an orbital. We should have soon an orbital trajectory. Let's throw out 2 more research facilities as well. Why not? Because we are going to be laughing down the road. Yeah, we'll take. What is that? Industry goods? Yeah, we'll take it. Nope. Yeah. Normally I build it down here on, I think it's Tiny. I can't remember the name of this island. But usually I'll build it like down here somewhere. To kind of be like, hey, the rocket's fire, right? But then I realize here is a lot better. It's in the middle of nowhere. Right here. Yeah, no. No. That's too much money. Yeah, we're not too worried about money. Canada and New Zealand signed an alliance, apparently. It looks like the Vietnamese are starting to bring their troops over. Or are they? Well, maybe not. They're just spread out really shitty. Oh no, we don't want to go to war. So somehow the Vietnamese have a shit ton of troops in Russia. They keep sending troops down here. Or ships down there. Like, why? Russia has no... There's no ports on this sea. Except this one. Like... If Turkmenistan had one, I'd say, okay, go ahead, because then you can go from here to here to here, then through me, down the southern section of my border, and then boom into Vietnam. But that doesn't make sense. See our supply, everything supply-wise is pretty good. Domestic prices, let me guess, timber. Yep, whatever. Another research breakthrough. So we're getting that. $21 million for metal ore. Don't fucking think so. We're in 1954 tank tack, so we're almost on par here with a lot of other people. What's gonna be next here? Modern highways, transportation improvements up 15%, urban development up to an additional 100%. Nice, that's done in 40 days. Modern environmental controls, nothing. Air-to-air missile concepts. We get early missile prototypes and early guidance systems, long-range rockets. We get the ballistic missile concepts. Power grid, obviously our power gets better. Utility helicopter prototypes, we'll get nothing there. Vaccine research improvements, nothing there yet. It's helicopter era now. Nothing for military vessels, 43. So our ships are way behind. Particle beam, nothing. Through hole, nothing. But tank tech 54. That tells me right there that we're getting on par here. It's gonna take a little while, but I don't really want to go to war yet with many people until we're either, military shortage. Until we're kind of caught up technology wise. So it might take us a little while, but I figure the Americans and Russians have jets. Or no, Americans and the British and the Germans have jet technology in the late when we started. But I'm hoping by the 60s or even mid 50s we're gonna have jet technology ourselves, and we'll be able to either give the majority of our aircraft and all that stuff to the Vietnamese, Like, I'm thinking anything that we get that's old, instead of scrapping it, we're just going to sell it to the Vietnamese. To the point where we want them to kind of move towards, attacking their neighbors. Obviously not us, but their neighbors. Because if they attacked us, that'd just be wrong. Hey, 100 plant done. Well, a lot of these are close to getting done. How much longer? So we're looking at about a month, and a lot of these places should be getting done being built here. Those aren't even being built. Those aren't even being built. Nope. 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 Military goods shortages, yeah, no. How can it be a shortage if we can... We're at 32% capacity. We have a capacity of 8,000. And we have... We're going to go to 100% capacity. Like, why are we short on military goods? That's just stupid. Like, we should not be short on military goods whatsoever. Of all things. Because we have no military being utilized other than probably military facilities. Like, the bases themselves probably use the goods. But why we're buying 6 things a day? Like 6 tons a day makes no fucking sense. Oh, you know why? Because I probably told this fucker to sell all our excess military. Yeah. We're gonna stop selling excess military and raw materials. Yeah, we want self-sufficiency. See, it can cripple our country for the short term. Yeah, short term. Yeah, it does cripple you short term, but long term, fuck yeah. Okay, we could be 100% capacity. Yeah, go. Come on. Like, we could produce 8,000. I'm not spending $21 million on metal ore. I need it. It's probably the reason why I'm having problems. Because I don't have probably the resources for it right now. The wood I have. The rubber, apparently... No, I don't. Okay. Timber, I'm good. Gas, I'm really good at. So what we're going to do is we're going to build 25 synthetic plants for rubber. Coal mines, we can't do much about right now. Metal, we're building still. Coal, we're still building. Uranium, we're just fucking laughing. For hydro, we're building 722 still. We have 10 other. 211 coal. We have 25 petrol. Basically, fuel oil. Power plants. These ones we're going to get rid of when we can get nuclear power. Because they're just what they're using is just how much they use is useless. There. So I hear explosions and fighting. I was gonna say, if someone went to war. We're using 12 of 12 slots right now. Modern highways look like they're gonna be done first. 13 days. Right now we can't go above efficiency. To improve your efficiency and improve the tech level. And I don't want it to research tech, so I'm going to do it on my own. So we're using 9. Oh, here we go. We're currently ranked 9 in the world. No. Russia, if we were to look at them differently. Are you serious? They're rank 8? No way. Well, we're rank 8. We go down? I gotta look that up what the knowledge index is, because like I don't know, like the higher the number is or the lower the number if it's better. There's one thing I looked at is the more you research on your own, the better it is. From what I'm understanding, but I don't know what that index is, because it said we were 9, now it says we're 8. Supreme ruler. Knowledge. Knowledge index rank. Before it was just, it gave you your tech level. And the higher the tech level, the better things were. Like I think the highest was like 180. So what do we add here? We just added government literacy programs, research efficiency up 2%. Whoa, that just jumped. Where the hell did it go? There it is. And education ranking is up 5. Nice. Coup d'etat. Colombia. For their military support. Support that. Da, 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 da. So basically, this is our overall rank. Wonder if should be like a in other games there was a like an encyclopedia. Oh, transportation. Aircraft 2 is what we're doing next. Aircraft 2 gives us no actual effects, but it does unlock more stuff. It unlocks theoretically better aircraft that were all from fucking World War II. Ooh. And some helicopters from the looks of it, possibly. but unlocks a bunch of stuff aircraft-wise, which is pretty good. And the communists to spread the... we're going to condemn that because we are communist after all. We don't want that one, but we will trade with Vietnam. Rank 7. We want research rating. Page 2 looks like it's all military. Victory points, score, diplomatic score, economic score, technology score. Okay, so theoretically, technology score-wise, we are what? 2640. So we're not even in the top 10 yet. There's got to be a way to see where we sit. I want to see puppets. So right now, France and North Vietnam are the only countries at war. Right now, the USSR and the US are the large military. We are the 4th largest. Land... well, we have the most land gained right now. The USSR took some land from somebody. They took 1,000 square kilometers from somebody. And almost lost 1 person per square kilometer. Ha! Come on, where is... allies, enemies. So right now North Vietnam's with enemies are 18 people, Jesus. Canada is getting subsidized the most. Apparently we're the highest when it comes to poll ranking. I think. So if we take our score here, North Vietnam is one of the higher ranked, theoretically, countries when it comes to research. We're here. I think. That's what this is. Do not quote me. But it makes sense because some of the stuff we are researching is from way back in the day. Surface-to-air missiles, research reactors, and nuclear weapon research. Ooh. Surface-to-air missiles give us nothing, just unlocks more stuff. Research reactors does the same thing. And I don't remember what the third one was. Nuclear weapons research. Atomic bomb goes up 7%. We're gonna condemn that because Cuba, I think, is communist. No, they're not. Fuck. Science if they reach nuclear fission. Bam. Yeah, not too worried about that. A whole bunch of military goods. We'll agree to that. Not agree to that. We'll agree to that. And that. And that. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. These prices are too high for timber. Fine, I'll turn you down. So right now we're red, but we're white red, which means, from what I understand as well, if we're not yellow, like this color red right here means that you are a member of the Warsaw Pact, This red means you're aligned with the Warsaw Pact, and this means you're on the side of the Warsaw Pact, technically. But if I'm not mistaken, the white means I'm not actually militarily aligned with them. This means you're completely neutral. What happened over here? Aha. Government lost. Can we research any vehicles here? The TL2 Raptor. We're gonna research you anyways. We're gonna research the Scout and the Foxhole. I like self-propelled guns, so we're not gonna go over anti-tank. Missile truck, there's no point because we don't have any missiles that we can launch yet. Transport. We're good there. So this is we're rank 7. Let's see where we are here. So for the nuclear bomb, I mean, obviously the Americans and the Russians are already beyond it. Once we get here, we have nuclear weapons. The only thing we haven't done is production, or we haven't done whatever this is. Nuclear weapons production yet is the next thing we have to get. For space, we're actually kind of neck and neck. For the internet race, we're not even there. And then the first man on Mars thing, that's way fucking down the road. I mean, hell, we can't even fucking have enough supplies for our own troops. How the hell are we gonna put supplies to send supplies to fucking Mars? And are these ships still fucking around inside the Caspian Sea? They are. Fucking stupid. Oh, I just want to get AWACS so I can sit there and turn this on and see everything around my border. AWACS do a large area, I think it's like this big, and you can literally just fly them around your border, and you're laughing. Is there anyone else that I could theoretically get some line of sight with? And I want to do it with the Russians, because if I do it with the Russians, oh, there you go, a lot of their shit's... Oh, they're probably going this way? Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, there you go. They're starting to move their stuff now. What? Shit, they got some good recon units. I don't like that. The Vietnamese are gonna get propped up like mad from us in Russia. No and yes. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. So, yeah, so the plan is to obviously get Vietnam powerful enough that it tries to take on its two neighbors. I won't be too worried about it because we outnumber them. But if they think they have an advantage over Thailand and Burma, they'll do it. And if they do that, then we'll send a force down for them and do some strikes for them. Mostly, what we'll do is we'll show support in the form of airstrikes, depending on how high up our air technology is. If not, we'll just send them a whole bunch of aircraft. Don't know where their aircraft went to. There's an airbase around here somewhere. Hey, where did your aircraft go? There's another one. Interesting. Their air force is like non-existent. They may have lost it, most of it. Which, to be honest with you, would not be much of a shock. Accept both of those. The Koreans are really fucking running around the Sea of Japan here. There's a couple Russian cruiser, and looked like it was like a battleship or something. But yeah, fucking. You already know these two are gonna go to war sooner or later, which is gonna draw us in. We'll move most of our fighters down to the south and do airstrikes, But we will not get involved in an actual invasion of Japan. Yeah, okay. Because getting involved in an invasion of Japan would, like, we would theoretically, if they were to invade Japan, for example, we would 100% support whatever naval facility it was. We would provide advisors. Yeah, that's it. Advisors. So say they invaded and took Nagasaki here. I would be happy to send 30 infantry units to kind of build up a nice little defensive posture around here, like set them up here and here, or even here, here, and here, with some artillery here. And I'd be happy to defend that port for them while they continued on their quest, their merry way. How is our stuff going here? 703. We're getting there. Yeah, I know. Take a little bit of more military goods. I'm not, like... I'm at 100% capacity. Well, I'm making 9,000. Here I'm at 100% capacity completely across the board. And then here I'm not. Like, my capacity's, like, so much higher. Like, why? Maybe it's because of the power drain, maybe? It's funny because nowhere here does it say it uses power. I mean, it's going to assume it uses power, obviously. Timber's good. Rubber is going to be one of our big problems over time. So that uses oil, electric power. You can't scroll down or anything like that. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I'm running this thing on some of the highest settings possible. Ooh. Through that. I'm going to turn battle sounds down quite a bit. Also, yeah, okay. I don't have any favorites set up. So that just change. Oh, okay. So give me a second here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do something a little funny here. Why all of a sudden did the language change? all of a sudden my oh. It's now. Whoa. Jesus. Okay, so officially this game now is bigger than both my monitors combined. It actually just set itself up for double monitors. Graphics. It was initially here. Let's go. To that. Oh, nope, wrong one. What are we running at here? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, there we go. Advanced display. We're doing 1920 by 1080. Okay. That's what I want to set Supreme Ruler at. I also want to turn this fucking window thing off. This is really annoying. My options. Let's see if this works. Nope. So I tell you to turn off window mode, and the first thing you do is go into window mode. I think it was that. There we go. Let's see if this is going to change. So it shows if it'll show a little bit more stuff, or if even like the view looks a little bit better. How's that ticking noise? What is that ticking noise? What the fuck was that ticking noise? Oh, that's a good thing. We're gonna do this. Sound up a little higher. That's okay. There's an option here somewhere. Oh, I was going to look at some construction stuff now. So, for example, if I wanted to build you, no, you still don't show that you need electricity. But here you show that you need. Oh, you need industrial goods. Okay. That makes so much more sense. So we need industrial goods, no matter, for, whatever. We're using 11,119. So pretty much the majority of our needs. So right now we're not covering our consumer goods today. We're covering our construction goods today, but not our consumer goods. That makes so much more sense now. Ermagerd. Ermagerd. So I was trying to figure out, like, so industry goods, it should be, like, industry goods should show here, and then it should go down, and these two should be right below it, showing that these two are branches off it. Because you need industrial goods to build military goods and consumer goods. Okay. Things are starting to make more sense now. Way more sense. Up to speed now. Even the scrolling feels a little bit better now. So, me lucky. It wasn't matching things when I was clicking and stuff, but now yeah, now it definitely feels a lot better. Okay. Anyways, because now we can actually see the border of our country all the way around. Before it would kind of disappear. Yeah, we're short on consumer goods. Timber's too high. Fine, we'll knock it the fuck down again. What is the cost of timber right now? It's at 115%. But we'll knock it down to 103%. We understand all that stuff. I wish there was a way we could go faster than fastest. How's our research? 14 to 22. We missed an interest payment. I don't really care at this point that we missed an interest payment, mainly because I just don't care. Kind of hurting for money right now. It's going down. It's not going up anymore. Ooh. The North Koreans just sunk somebody over here. Interesting. If I were the French, I would bring the majority of my navy over and just blockade. Like wherever the ports are. So the port would be here. I place my ships here, here, and here, here, and here. On this one, and then do airstrikes. Here, I just place them here, and or here, here, and here. And you're pretty much laughing. These guys, you just gotta place like a fleet right there. Same with Haiphong as well. Pretty much go here and here. So you're also in international waters too. Which is the funny part. But I am a little well, actually, the Vietnamese are moving their forces around quite a bit now. Which is starting to make me think they're up to something. Move some artillery down there. But still, the majority of their forces are in the north, so... Now they're moving a lot of their artillery out into the south. I wonder what they're doing. They're sending a lot of troops south. If I were them, I'd build up a military force here and use it to push into the capital. But we'll, oh. The spice navies have been captured by our... Oh! Interesting. So the Americans are spying on us. Germany. 2 more research breakthroughs. All that jazz. So we got one more thing to. It's improve power grid 2. Yes. Improved power grid 2. Everything goes up an additional 50% again. So it's basically 100% from what it was before. So we get an additional 50 from here. So that's another 200. Really? It's another 250, 270. So that puts us almost. That'll probably put us at about 800 something. So that'll make us short about 2,000. Surface-to-air missiles. Boom. It's 1953, and we are already working on surface-to-air missiles. I like this. So we have air defense sites, where we can actually build. Basically, they're like, built-in defense installations. But these ones have specifically been updated for surface-to-air missiles. Boom. And then modern missile prototypes. Boom. So right now the only thing not being... this needs Tech 54 to go through. No aircraft yet. No missiles yet. No ships. If we look at the TL2 Raptor here, right? I think this is range, yeah. Fortified attack is 24. So it's 24, 17, 25, 9. If we look at our current tank, (18, 12, 24, 10). So close attack is lower. Heart attack is lower, but these two are a lot higher, so... It's supposed to be the next version of the TL2, or the next version, but we'll probably be building a lot of TL2s with TL1s. Wait, why aren't we building? Are we building TL2s? No, we're building Pershings. We're gonna get rid of all these Pershings. So we're gonna get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Let's worry about that. Aircraft really don't have much to do there. That puts 1 short. 45. I think we're building the ISU, so we're good there. Infantry wise, motorized engineers. And the Fox when it... Wait, do we have the Fox? Oh, it's being built right now, the Foxhole. And then the Mark 1 Boy Scout as our research. Do we need more research? No, we don't. So I found out that apparently 12 is the ultimate in oh, perfect. Utility helicopters are done. 12 is the best apparently for China for research, so production shortage, whatever. We're down to 684 now. Power Grid 2 is going to take 2.5 years. Yeah. Then it unlocks improved Power Grid 3 though, so every time we get one of these, our Power Grid gets 50% better than whatever it is. So I think that's the last one. It unlocks 4. And then 4, so 4 was the last one. And it's from 1940s, so we're short in some areas, but we're getting closer in others, so we're getting there. 8 unused army slots. No, I've got 8. Boom. The Boy Scout is done researching. Okay, how are we sitting here? So we almost have the nuclear bomb. We're still kind of in line with with them there. Nothing. No one has anything there, so we're good there. Unit production delayed. We're not too worried about that. Diplomatic offer. We'll take the military goods. Thank you. Rank 7. I'm assuming the lower the better on the knowledge index. These are annual figures, apparently. And this is daily. Okay. Yeah, we know we're short on industrial goods. Thank you. Our GDP is 153. We're only making 8 million bucks. Oh no, we're making 5 million. We're buying a lot of fucking electrical power. We're selling a lot of uranium, which is offsetting for sure. Lost 2 million there. See, this isn't million though. That's the problem. So that's 2. That's like these ones are kind of making up for electrical power to almost to a point, but not enough. Not enough. And you're not making me more money. What's going on here? Because you're spending more money. Okay, that's right. Yeah. We might have to slowly decrease these. Kind of nervous. Oh yeah, they're offering some money for oil. Yes. Perfect. We have turned that corner there for oil. We haven't we yet? Boom. We're going to start making tons of money off of oil. Look at that. We're making money already. Money, 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 money. Money. Once we get our production to a certain level, the Americans are just going to be buying oil, wanting to buy oil left, right, and fucking center. Like for example, we currently have 8 million in our hold here. So we turn to the Americans, say, hey, we all know you really want oil, so we're going to give you half the amount of oil we have. I want 717 million. Apparently it's unacceptable. Well, guess what? Then you're only getting that much. That's really... What, that much? It will half that too. Really? Okay. Russia. You have... Yeah, you've got way... Yeah, fuck that. Who is a big importer of oil then? So the largest importers are countries that don't like me. Well then, fuck that. Fuck 'em. I'll sell to the lowest bidder then. Or to the the little man here and there. Later on down the road, they'll come to me, and then we will laugh at their faces while we pour oil at their feet and go, "Sorry, are you asking for something?" Okay, so we have the Wolfhound, which I think we're building right now. So the Wolfhound is 42. The Boy Scout is 20. Oh, this isn't even close. So the Mark 1 Boy Scout is what the Vietnamese got up here. It was. They got something that was. Something that was impressive, anyways. They got. Yeah, the BA-20M is basically the Boy Scout. But we have the upgraded version, which is the Wolfhound, so fuck that. Never mind. So we have 1,627 troops. We've got 1,400 of them are currently reserves for us. Air units are 156, and naval we're at 15. Not bad. So we're going to do that. More research breakthroughs. Boom, there we go. Tank tech. We unlocked it. Nope. That immediately jumped up right when we did it. Well, we got nothing else to unlock right now. What is this? Diplomatic offer. Boom. Boom, we just finished the foxhole. Still nothing there to research. So now the question is, for infantry, the foxhole is 14, 6, 15, 12. Not even fucking close to the Russian thing that we got. So we're going to keep building the Russian thing. Keep building the Russian thing. Fuck. Older units that are completely quote-unquote no longer needed, like the older shit, disappear after a certain amount of time, so anything that's old and danky and shit gets taken off our list. So research breakthrough, aircraft construction 2. There we go. So we got the aircraft turbine engine. This unlocks Air Force Production 43. So we're getting near the end of World War II era aircraft technology. High altitude pressurization. We get to the fighter plane stuff. So that's 1942's technology as well. Then mid-air refueling, which is 1949 technology. So our aircraft technology is significantly behind. As you can see right there, we're post-esque World War II with our aircraft technology, but our armor is actually on par right now. Not much, but it's there. What's going on here? Our reactor technology is going to be getting up there, and vaccination's almost done. What does vaccination unlock? Polio vaccines, okay. This is air technology, which we're going to want. This does nuclear reactor designs. Which I think gives us two commercial nuclear power. Once we have nuclear commercial power, which is technically 2 years from now, if we can get this sooner than 2 years from now, we're ahead when it comes to the nuclear stuff. And we're going to have nuclear power coming out our ass. That's our big thing. We want nuclear power. Nuclear power is... Once that's gone, once we have the nuclear power, we're going to be laughing, and it's going to be a matter of time. And I'm surprised the Russians have not given us this yet. What non-aggression? Really, a non-aggression pact is not something you want. Free trade. What does free trade do? Goods across the border help equalize prosperity between the regions. Okay. Yeah, I want that. Free trade with the Soviet Union. No. There's going to be a counteroffer. Okay. They want a non-aggression pact, and they want $16 million. Yeah, let's do it. So we officially, as of this moment, have a non-aggression treaty with the Russians. For the moment. It's only because we kind of need it. Because we need their access to their resources. Let's spend $85 million on something. It's that free trade that I want. Oh, we got the vaccination. Perfect. We should now have polio vaccines, which we get. Wow, that power grid's going by fast. Next up, air defense sites will be done. So they're going to be upgraded with... that doesn't lock anything, though. This... We want nuclear reactor designs after this. Then we want to go commercial nuclear power. Weapons research. That gives us production. Gives us weapons test. Strategic nuclear missile. The tactical. The nuclear warheads, then high yield nuclear warheads. Jesus. High yield again. That's where we get into the fun stuff. The Hades missile. It's from France. Nice. Ah, boo. I kind of wish they would allow us to build on their side of the border. That would be pretty good. Advanced isotopes. Doesn't really give us anything other than just that. Unlocking more stuff. And nuclear reactor designs, obviously because we want commercial power. So we're going to take that as well. Close all that. Take those two breakthroughs because we got nuclear reach reactors and air defense sites. Close you. We're not too worried. Yeah, you can take my oil. Free trade really doesn't do much, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not noticing any... So I told them I wouldn't attack them, is basically what they wanted. Right now, yeah, you won't even give me jet aircraft. Industry goods, and yeah, you know, it's close to $1 million is good enough. Turn you off. I think we've got a couple more. It's coal mine. More hydro. Should be hydro as well. Nope, industrial complex. At least on the bright side are... Fuck. We're at 663. Hey, we're almost down a million. Or 100. Fuck. Coal mine. So yeah, so the plan is going out from here on out. Every day is going to have a theme, and then usually on the weekends, like today, it's just going to be a general overall video, just kind of getting into things, playing around, and whatever. So Monday is going to be all about the economy and money. So it's going to be basically Money Mondays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be Technology Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday is going to be Warfare Wednesday, where we talk about warfare and what we're going to do, military plans and designs and stuff we're going to work with. One thing I'm probably going to do is take screenshots, for example, of the world, like the map here, and then from there decide, okay, well, here's the border. So if we were to attack this way or this way, like I'll have like little battle plans drawn up. You guys will you'll like that as well. Then Fridays will be Free Range Friday, where we look again just like we did on Monday for kind of to sum things up for the weekend, for us to spend all our money and do all the work on the week or on the weekend. And then basically Monday fix the problem. Like for this weekend, for example, I totally destroyed our economy. So far for about a year. We got money, but we don't have much of it. Boom, diplomatic offer. Yeah, I'll take the metal ore. Where are we sitting now? We're sitting at 662. Agriculture, we're good. Rubber, somehow it says we're good, but I think it's kind of weird. We're building synthetic rubber there. Timber, we're good. Oil, we're fucking way better than good. Are we at 100%? Yeah, we're at 100% capacity too. Okay, so we're just pumping oil out of the ground. Nuclear weapon. China has reached its nuclear weapon. Hey, we did nuclear weapons research. Nuclear weapons production. So military vessels 43 is going to unlock next, I think. 46 days. 16 days. Yep, it's going to be the next thing. So what does it unlock? Intermediate torpedo designs and theoretically, some warship designs. I think the Riga is what we get. And some submarine stuff there. So 13 days. Yeah, sure, Finland will take that. I know I have a military goods shortage. And I know I missed an interest payment. I really don't care. Loan in arrears. Well, I really don't care. What is this? Coal mine. Coal mine. So yeah, so the plan will be on Wednesdays, or as the week progresses, we'll have different story to each day, kind of keep things a little fresh, so that every day is not the same monotonous. Okay, today we're going to look to see this, we're going to look to see that. Every day will be different. Tuesdays and Thursdays might be the same a little bit, only because we're trying to rush our technology through as fast as we can to catch up with the two major superpowers, and hopefully. Create our own. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this stream, this 2-hour stream. Next weekend we will have another one, probably on YouTube. So, thanks for watching. I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.